You ever feel like your paycheck disappears overnight? That's because something just happened in June that's starting to hit our wallets hard. And the scariest part, you probably haven't noticed yet. Tariffs kicked in, and now prices across the board are going up when they should be going down. Here's the deal. June's CPI report shows inflation jumped to 2.7% year over year. That's the biggest move in 5 months. But the raw stat isn't the story. The story is in your grocery cart, your car at Target or Walmart, or your car at Amazon, and how much you spent exactly on the same stuff last month, but for more money. Picture this. You go to the grocery store and you go to the counter and it rings up $95 instead of the usual $80. And you check your budget and everything is normal, but this month the price of the basics like pasta, eggs, even toilet paper is going up thanks to the tariffs. When tariffs hit, they hit everything imported: clothes, electronics, appliances, even the packaging for food. So at first, retailers kept selling old stock, but that buffer is now gone. So the new prices, they're on the shelves and they're making a dent in your life. Core inflation, meaning prices outside of gas and energy, they just hit 2.9%. That's your furniture, clothes, and kitchenware. And these costs are slowly rising, but consistently. This is what economists call sticky inflation. And that's why rate cuts from the Fed are not happening anytime soon. In fact, the Fed's June meeting minutes showed that they're deeply divided. Some are ready to cut by September, others want to wait until they actually see inflation falling, especially with these tariffs in play. One official, Christopher Waller, says it's not political. He thinks a cut should come in July and that inflation from tariffs is limited, but others say one step at a time and wait for the data. That back and forth is why mortgage rates are stuck above 6.5% and credit cards are still charging over 20%. Now let's go deep on what this means for you, because I hate the fluff. Here's how the color starts bleeding into your life. Number one, your essentials are getting pricier. Groceries, household goods, clothes, everything imported is up. And that means that you're paying more even when you're buying smart. Number two, your debt costs more because the Fed holds rates steady. Credit card APRs stay terrible. And if you're financing things, your monthly payments are stuck pretty high. Number three, your savings aren't winning if your bank is paying 0.1% on savings and inflation is 2.7%. Your money is eroding. Leaving it sitting means you're losing value. Number four, your budget is underwater. You open Mint or YNAB and suddenly your $2,000 net pay doesn't stretch like before. You feel behind, but you haven't done anything different. Okay, I know all that sounds bleak, but there are things we can do. A, update your budget the moment prices change. Look back at your recent weeks or months, and you should probably adjust your budget up to 5 to 10% more than what you're already used to. B, use price tracking tools. Keep tabs with Honey, Camel, or Dark Sky Shopping. These aren't hacks, they're just defenses. C, freeze big purchases. Do you need a new fridge or a guitar? If it's not urgent, hit pause. Tariff-induced spikes often settle after a few months. D, boost your savings yield. Move your money into a high-yield savings account. You're not going to beat inflation, but you're slowing its bite. E, target your debt. If you carry a credit card balance, go for a 0% transfer or refinance to a lower fixed rate on a personal loan. F, trim some of your subscriptions. In climbing cost times, cancel the noise, cancel the extras, keep the essentials, and redirect the cash. G, build a buffer. Inflation is unpredictable. A 3 to 6 month emergency fund shields you from future shocks, so you don't have to borrow more. H, change your mindset around prices. Don't panic, notice the creep, and adjust slowly. Information isn't a trigger, it's armor. Here's your play-by-play. Number one, review the last 30 days of spending. Even small differences matter. Number two, you should update your budget plus 5 or 10% more than what you're already used to. Number three, you should move some savings into a higher yield savings account. Number four, you should freeze any big purchases that you can wait on. Number five, use tools to track reoccurring price changes. Number six, tackle debt smartly before the rate spikes bite. Number seven, you should cut dead weight subscriptions. Number eight, build your buffer fund. Number nine, follow the Fed and CPI headlines, but don't react emotionally. We're in a slow bleed here, not a freak out, but it's enough to drain your capacity if you let it. Our response? Not hype, not panic, just consistent adjustments over time. Alright, let's talk real life. Maybe you delayed a $400 TV purchase, and you'll still get it, but later. But right now, you won't pay $450 for the same TV. And maybe you move $2,000 to a better savings account, and now you're earning an extra $100 a year. That's fuel for your next move. And maybe you cancel your streaming services that you never use, and now you redirected that $20 a month towards your goals or some kind of investment. These aren't the coolest moves, but they build resilience. And that's what matters when life throws you curveballs. So yeah, inflation sucks, but skipping this step makes it worse. Awareness is everything. If this made sense, share it and comment with what price shock shocked you the hardest. And let's compare notes, because we're not trying to quietly accept this. We're gonna build smarter together. This weird, ugly journey, but it's our journey. I've got your back on this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Keep fighting, keep building, even if it's ugly.